All right, so a lot of us are doing the 21-day fasting. And some of us are not. I'll be reading from the book. So my theme for tonight is from Judges chapter 6, 1 through 40. I'm not reading the whole chapter because I already read it, but I'll be summarizing it. And the theme for tonight is being bold for God, and is it easy to be bold for God? And then there's a few scriptures that I'm going to pinpoint on. So, background context. The children of Israel, which is God's people, the Jews, they were doing a bunch of evil in God's sight. So, as per usual. So they were, there's a lot happening that they kept doing that God did not like. And so God allowed the Midianites, another group of people, to oppress them for 7 years, 7 long years. The Midianite peoples are just people from the desert whom, God had long before commanded the Israelites to destroy, and they never did. So the Midianites continually stole their animals, ruined Israel's crops, and then they kept leaving the Israelites to starve. So they were kind of like bullies. So because the Israelites were afraid of their enemies, they hid. Now, when Israel cried out to the Lord, God sent a prophet to remind them of his faithfulness and their disobedience, because it was because of their disobedience God allowed the Midianites to bully them and to kind of steal their crops and ruin their crops and steal their animals. Israel had made God very angry because they kept worshiping Baal. Baal is an idol, and they made that idol from in a shape of a bull, and that animal that they used to represent the strength, that represented strength to them for some reason, and so that they built an animal named Baal and in the shape of a bull to worship because they needed an image. So God, raised up the prophet. His name was Gideon. That's his name. Now, Gideon was fearful himself, and so he hid from them. He hid from the Midianites, and how he did that was he was in a wine press, and he was just threshing wheat and stuff, and then the angel of the Lord appeared to him, and he said, "The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor." And how ironic is that? Because he was scared. He was shook it. So he